The man, in order to conceal his joy, actually put eye drops in his eyes and feigned grief at his wife's funeral. His wife's family, fearing that he couldn't bear the blow, came forward to comfort him one after another. The truth is, Nick, in order to get rid of his wife's controlling nature, had plotted a conspiracy with his mistress. He dripped the poison he had concocted into a drink. To make sure everything went according to plan, he watched closely as his wife drank it. Since he had personally developed the poison, he was well aware that after the autopsy, the case would definitely be ruled as a myocardial infarction. Strangely, his wife's corpse mysteriously disappeared from the storage cabinet. Just as he was about to celebrate, the police suddenly called. He knew full well that the police would definitely suspect him. He casually picked an alibi that proved he wasn't at the scene. On the way, he discovered a ticket pasted under his mistress's building. Afraid of exposing his relationship with his mistress, Nick tore off the ticket. He then brazenly rushed to the funeral home. However, just as Nick had thought, the doctor said that the wealthy woman had most likely died of a heart attack. This disease can cause a person to be in a state of apparent death for a short period of time, but the probability of this situation is extremely low. The police, however, simply didn't believe it. Then he identified Nick as the suspect, because if the wealthy woman died, the person who would benefit the most would be Nick. The reason for stealing the corpse was that there was evidence of Nick's murder on the body. Before the body could be dissected, he simply stole it to destroy the corpse and eliminate the evidence. But Nick provided ample evidence of his absence. He casually took out a box of medicine and said that he had left the house to buy medicine at the pharmacy because he had a headache at the time. Then the captain took out a piece of paper. To everyone's surprise, a portion of Nick's parking ticket was actually left behind and discovered by the police. The cunning Nick remained silent at this point and actually told the police to find his lawyer. Just then, it suddenly went dark. An extra box appeared in Nick's wife's morgue cabinet. Inside, not only were his wife's clothes, but also the poison he had used to kill his wife. Taking advantage of the fact that no one was around, he hurriedly put the poison in his pocket. Unfortunately, this scene was discovered by the police. In fact, the police officer and Nick's mistress were siblings. Nick was the one being retaliated against. It was Nick who had hit and killed their mother.